Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today for the fuel efficiency test we have Audi A4 40 TDI Avant. It's the 2022 model, which is the facelift of the B9 generation, which came back in 2015. Audi really nailed the design of this car for the facelifted version, especially the headlights and the taillights. They are just so beautiful. I must say, this car is one of the best looking on the market right now. Under the hood we have a proper diesel engine. It's VW's 2-liter 4-cylinder TDI engine, which produces 204 horsepower and 400 Nm of torque. It's also paired with a 12-volt mild hybrid system. Basically, this is the Balkan's dad's dream. It's the 1.9 TDI, same efficiency, even better, but it also has way more tech and power. My dad managed to do 250 kph with this car. How he managed to do it, it boggles my mind, and it's just insane that this car can do it. For today, we'll be focusing on the fuel efficiency, and I will be taking a trip of 100 kilometers to see how much diesel this car uses. See you on the diesel station. Diesel going in. We fueled the car up. I will reset the kilometers and we will be on our way. I filled up the car to the max, to the first click. We are gonna do this the same way as we did with my A5 3-liter diesel. We're going to take the same route. It's going to be roughly 105-110 kilometers, and we are gonna go back to the same diesel station and use the same nozzle for the most precise measures. And of course we're gonna fill it up back up to that first click. What I really dislike about this car, it's its fuel capacity. It's only 50 liters. I must say I'm really disappointed, and that's a big downgrade compared to older models who had 70 liters, which I must say it's really disappointing because this car is supposed to eat a lot of kilometers on the Autobahn, put your shit in the trunk and just go to your holidays and stuff like that. So it doesn't really make much sense that this car has only 50 liters. Some have even 40, which is even worse. But yeah, as spoken in the intro of this video, under the hood is the 2-liter TDI engine from VW. It's their most recent updated 2-liter TDI engine, EA288. It's much more cleaner, much more efficient, meets the emission standard better, and it's also more powerful. And it features that 12-volt mild hybrid system, which is really convenient. It's really great. It helps you when you coast. When you lift off the throttle, the engine will shut off and you will basically coast on that small little electric engine, and it will actually maintain the speed. Of course, it can drive on that little engine, but it will maintain the speed, and you can carry that speed into corners, on the roundabouts, and you can go as fast as possible while also being efficient as possible, which on the long-term driving it's really great. For example, now we're in the construction zone, and because the speed limit is 80, I had to lift off the gas and the car shut itself, and it coasted for a good 30 seconds, and yeah, that's great. Compared to my A5 3-liter diesel, this car feels so much lighter, so much easier, so much less brutal, and it doesn't really invite you to push it that hard. My driving style kind of adapts to this car because it's not so inviting. Even though it has 200 horsepower, that's no joke. We are about 30 kilometers into our trip. We've been cruising around 120 and now a little faster because we're in the no speed limit zone, and we're averaging 6.2 liters, which is really great for this pace. I'm really surprised because 150 is usually how I drive with all my cars, and yeah, this pace is great. I really love it when you can just cruise at higher speeds, and diesels are very great for that. I'll be taking advantage of the 12-volt mild hybrid system whenever I can, lifting before the Autobahn exits, before the corners, roundabouts, and so on. For example, now we're exiting the Autobahn and joining another one, and the car shut its engine off. You don't feel anything, it's just coasting, and you're saving a bunch of fuel. And this little electric engine is actually keeping the speed up. It's not slowing down like when you normally put your foot off the throttle. So that's really great that you can carry the momentum and the speed. One thing that this car doesn't have, it's the quattro all-wheel drive system, which is a shame, but that's also a plus for this test, because this car weighs less, and that means better fuel economy. So that's a plus on that side. City driving is what kills every car's fuel economy, but it's part of driving, and that is why I included in this test, because it's a realistic test. I want it to be as realistic as possible with the way people drive this car, and especially in Germany, where you usually go to work on the Autobahn and then do some smaller stuff on the side in the city. We have been driving in the city for a good 15 minutes, and the fuel average is still at 6.1. That really shows how the 12-volt mild hybrid system is helping with the acceleration and deceleration. This is really pleasing to be in the city for a good 15 minutes and fuel average stayed the same basically. We're out of the city finally. We've been driving for 62 kilometers and it's going pretty well. The average is 6.2 and we're keeping up the pace a bit higher. There's the no speed limit sign, so let's punch it a bit. Oh, the acceleration is just great. 204 horsepower, 400 Newton meters. It's no joke, because this is a realistic test. You gotta use those horsepowers. I'm gonna enjoy myself a little bit. I know this is going to wreck our economy. It's a dynamic fuel economy test. Oh my god, the car pulls really nicely. It's really good. The power delivery, it's instant. DSG is doing its job and we are stuck 180. One more time. Of course, as said already, this will wreck our fuel economy, but it's a 200 horsepower car. You're gonna use it. It's a fun car. Even if it's a daily and it's a diesel and it's not an S or RS, you're still gonna drive a bit faster. That's why we have Autobahn. It's not such an emotional experience like with my A5 when you accelerate and go faster, because there's not much sound. The engine, you don't even hear it, and yeah, that's why I said at the beginning of the video, this car doesn't really invite you to push it that hard and to drive crazy speed. But yeah, sometimes you will, because it's still a punchy engine, and I really like it. We are back home, and the fuel consumption went even lower. It's at 5.7. And yeah, I'm really excited to see the results on the diesel station when the first click comes. We made it! We are approaching our diesel station. We've traveled 109 kilometers. It says 5.7. Let's see. Up to the first click. Come on, Audi. 5.5, come on. Oh, bang on, 5.5. That's insane. What a great result. 5.5 liters on 109 kilometer trip is just amazing. The 1.9 TDI that we all wanted, it's here. It's better than ever in this iteration of 2-liter TDI. I must say I'm really pleased with this result, and it really surprised me. I was feeling like it's going to be 6 and 6.5 because I floored it a few times. From all the engine lineups A4 has, I think this is the one to have if you eat a lot of kilometers on the Autobahn. I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the full review of this car, where we go full into performance and also all the details and spec about this car. See you in the next video.